Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. I couldn't see the bloody timer, even though I've had a few sherbets tonight. Oh fuck me, it's on piss. There we go. So yeah, it's going to be one of them reviews. I've had some wine tonight, I've had some Chinese, good company, makes a good night of it. So tonight I'm reviewing Corte, Alle, Mura, Chianti, Riserva, 2019. How is it? Hold on. Nope, it's 2015. Whew, there you go. Got there in the end. So, as you can tell, I'm a little bit intoxicated. Yes, it happens. We'll get there, Let's move along. And I've saved half a glass, 2/3 of a glass, shall we say. So it retails for about £5.99 at Aldi. I'm just trying to find out the prices. So, on the colour, it's red wine. Yeah, it's a typical red. It's a dark ruby, you could call it, I suppose. For me, dark fruits on the nose. It has been opened a while, so the air has got to it. And I've got to be honest, when I tasted it earlier, I don't know if my taste buds were off or what at the time, but yeah, we'll see how it goes with the review. So, as you can tell, fucking hell, I'm half tanked, and my mate's just left, and we had the same amount each. In fact, to be honest, I had a bit more because earlier in the day when I went to the hot tub, I did a beer review. Oh yeah. Then had a nice drop of rosé wine, and then went in the hot tub. And then we had our friends came. We've had a nice Chinese meal. Whoa, went down a treat. Job's a good one. And we had started off with a bottle of white, and then a bottle of red. This bottle of red actually, and then another bottle of red. And yeah, it's been a good night, It's nice to have normality because, let's be fair, in this pandemic, it's been scary. And if you have anybody in your house that's over a certain age, has any issues, it is scary. And both me and my friend, we've both got the issues where, you're worried about your partner. And it gets all a bit close to home when you find out your neighbours literally 3 or 4 yards away from our house, because we live in a semi-detached, so our neighbours to the side of us both had coronavirus, both in their 70s, both got over it, thankfully, beautiful neighbours, but it brings it home to you how close this scary virus is. And my niece's boyfriend, his granddad and his dad both had coronavirus, or his grandmother, I can't remember which. And the grandparent died, and his dad was critically ill with it, on a ventilator, the thing they shoved all the way down into your belly, fucking horrible. And he come out of it, fair play to the bloke. And it brings it home to you, the severity and the scariness of it all. Yes, a lot of people think it's a joke, but when that shit happens to you, it ain't a fucking joke then, So, let's try and pick out some flavours. Not that I'm in the mood, not that I'm in the greatest shall we say, position to do so. But you know, fucking hell, they'll take the rough with the smooth, aren't you? Nice dryness to it. Like most wines, they actually taste better when the air gets to them. The air has been to this now for a couple of hours, and it's got better with air. I drank a white wine earlier, and I've got to say, I drank it and I thought, this is fucking nasty. And it'd be interesting to see how that does. 19 minutes, I better watch how long I rattle for. And I've got to be honest, I'm feeling rather fucking pissed. So, there you go. I do apologise for the profanity. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. People swearing, yeah. I really hate it, you know, it's just not right. Fuck's sakes. You know, there's no need for it in today's world. So, talking about this wine, Chianti Riserva. What you get with wines, you'll get your Chiantis, then you'll get your Chianti Reservas, and then you'll get your Chianti Gran Reserva. Generally speaking, if it's a Gran Reserva, it's a really top-notch wine. You know, you'll be paying more for it. That's not always the case though, because I've been at Sainsbury's and there's been Gran Reservas for £4 a bottle. £4 a bottle isn't a true Gran Reserva. It's just a name. So, always interesting to note. Now, as you know, for me this has got good tannins, and tannins are a way. Tannins help you repel colds and flu. So in some ways, this is a good way of beating the old corona, because flus and that, tannins do help repel them. What a fucking great excuse it is to say, well, I'm drinking a bottle of red wine tonight. I'm repelling the old corona, you know what I'm saying? And yeah. Oof, I am really feeling it as well. I do apologise for the profanity, I really do. From the bottom of my heart and the heart of my bottom. I had the best Chinese as well. Got a Chinese there as, you know, as Donald Trump would say, the old coronavirus spreaders. But that's not really nice, is it? You know, it's disgusting. You know, even if he is doing it in jest. And yeah, got a great Chinese in there, and they do salt and spicy chicken, and I've got to tell you, it's to die for. Had some salt and spicy chicken, bit of the wife's beef chow mein, some chips, curry, egg fried rice, as the Chinese people tell us, and it went down a treat. I ate every bit on my plate, and in fact I've still got a bit over there that was leftovers because we had too much food to warm up and you know, just top up the odour, try and soak up some of this wine. Okay, now I need a couple of bucketfuls at the moment, but hey. So yeah, I'm definitely getting the tannins, definitely getting cherry, a little bit of vanilla, maybe a bit of oak, I'm not sure, but all in all, a nice red wine. And yeah, it was, I don't know, something like £6 from Lidl, but you were talking at least a tenner from the likes of Sainsbury's. So it just goes to show you, you know, yeah, it just goes to show you what's out there and the prices you pay at supermarkets. Real dryness at the end, good tannins, and a nice wine. Looks like it's 10 minutes. The writing's white, and basically it's on a white background because of the bloody shelf behind me, so I can't see what the time is. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, nice drop of red wine. I like the taste, nice aroma, good tannins, like I said, so it'll help against colds, and overall pretty decent. I enjoyed it. Out of 5, for me, 4.2 out of 5. Yeah, nice bit of red. And that's it for this wine review. As you can tell, I'm totally, absolutely fucking sober, and you know, that's just how it is. And fuck's sakes, don't I look old with grey hair? The bastard camera's also showing that fucking receding bit at the front. Don't you hate getting old? I mean, really. I look at this and I look as old as a 60-year-old. Fucking pisses me off. Luckily I'm not, but yeah. But anyway, thanks for watching and see you soon. Cheers.